Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. I cannot remember the last time I was so damn stoked and excited and pumped up and just filled with motivation. And I'm telling you, man, this new community that has come in and started participating with the Axion DAO and doing these quests and really, I'm totally getting the vibe that that everybody is really adopting this vibe, and it's infecting everything. And I'm just really excited to be here, guys. It's good to see you, Dave and Songs. We've got a special guest with us in the house. How you guys doing, man?
Yeah, good. Always excited to be here. Always excited to be here. Lots of things happening behind the scenes, and your enthusiasm's very, very infectious at the moment, Metal. So yeah, happy Thursday, and grateful to be part of this exciting adventure that we're on.
Good deal. Yeah, and Songs is with us, and just a second ago, I could see all your kind of like your keyboard and your recording studio stuff. Did you just hide it all or something? Uh-oh. You'll have to fix your mic if you can hear. You'll have to fix your mic. We'll come back. We'll come back. Songs is with us. Oh, there we go. I hear you.
I just realized that I usually play the piano here, and I have the camera there, so I thought, I don't want to be this, that guy. So I just moved it real quick. How are you guys doing?
Good that you were able to join us. For those of you who were with us in our last live stream and you heard the new theme song that I played, this is Songs. He's a multi-platinum music producer out in Sweden. And he was so kind as to help us put together this really badass, and I'm going to say it, I normally like to keep my language clean, but, I'm afraid that we might actually hear some colorful metaphors today, but so, really digging the vibe of this theme song that you helped us put together. And we're looking to do a few things here coming up. This next big sprint that we're doing that is literally just kicking off right as we launched the live stream just now. It's a 1-hour sprint quest. It's centered on everything that we're doing here with the live stream. And then at the end of the live stream, there will be another dash quest for people to watch it, watch the rerun. There's some quests in there. There's some tasks in there. And ultimately what you guys are doing is you're really helping us get the word out, helping us make connections, helping us really have an impact on the DeFi landscape as we look to migrate to base. But this 2-week quest that we have coming up is really going to be centered on our collaborations. When all of the different projects that we're working with, we hope to highlight and showcase everyone that we're working with, which might actually require an extra live stream or two. I don't know. We'll see. I was just commenting to Dave earlier that doing these weekly live streams has really kind of made the how fast a week goes so much more reality than it had been up until recently. Weeks are just a blur, and we are literally 4 weeks away from this migration. So we got a lot of information to unpack. We're going to be talking with Songs here in a minute about a couple of things that we're going to be collaborating on with them, with MIDI Punks, and what that means. I'm telling you, Songs, I think this community is going to go ape for MIDI Punks and for the love song. So I'm gonna push through some initial information here, and then we can kind of chat afterwards. The last 3 live streams that we've done have been totally unscripted. I have an outline. I have my little presentation. Dude, the last couple of presentations, I made small edits to these slideshows because because the information is so relevant still, and we still need to be talking about it because we have new people watching these live streams. And what I really want is for people to say, hey, this was a really cool kind of hour experience. And I'm going to go watch the last couple ones just to see what I missed, because we don't drop everything in every live stream. We just don't have a time. We like to keep these to an hour. We were keeping them down to a half an hour, but we are now keeping these down to an hour so that people can come in. They know that they're not going to have to sit there for 2 hours and try to figure out what information is relevant. And I'm rambling too much about that already. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start unpacking a little bit of this. I'm going to skip over a little bit of the journey to get here, because I know I've mentioned that in the last few live streams, and we broadcast this pretty much everywhere. But we are a 5-year project. We've been on the blockchain for 5 years. We started out on Ethereum. In 2022, we moved to Polygon. And then last year, literally this time last year, we started our DAO votes through our community to completely restructure our ecosystem and to relaunch on Base with a much more healthier tokenomics, with a healthier liquidity pool, with some tools and features that are going to help onboard people into DeFi, make it simpler, and then take some of the higher end functions and tools that are available on the blockchain and simplify them as well on our DApp. So you don't have to go to 25 different websites to learn how to engage on the blockchain. So this is going to be an ongoing process. On day one, not every feature is going to be available. Not everything that we want to work on is going to be ready, but the basics are going to be there. Our OGs are going to start to be able to claim their tokens onto the Base network. We're going to have a 1-week sprint leading up to the launch of one of our first big featured tools and engagement. It's really going to be an opportunity to participate in liquidity, to learn about liquidity, and to actually help boost the liquidity of this project in a way that you're going to be rewarded for that. And so really excited about that. This quest is a 2-week long quest. We're going to be focused on our collaboration partners. We're going to be sharing stuff about our collaboration partners. For instance, we're going to be attending the Stardogs space on X on Saturday. There's going to be a flash quest around that. There's going to be some things that we want you to do to help us support them. And it's going to be an opportunity to get to know about a really awesome project. They're basically making it possible to participate in Hollywood level film production through support and engagement in their NFT collections. So, but more on that later. I'm going to go ahead and throw up, like I said, this is totally unscripted, but I'm going to go ahead and throw up a page here. This
you can tell it's unscripted from all the ums and
yeah. Well, not only that, I only got 4 hours of sleep last night, which is kind of like the norm lately. So yeah. Now we have to have an
you're right to admonish him songs.
We need a penny jar, so you guys can just start dropping pennies in the jar every time I say let's see here. We have a date set for our countdown to Snapshot. So our countdown to our snapshot. So we'll be taking a snapshot on Polygon of our entire ecosystem. That countdown to the snapshot will start October 31st. And we're expecting the migration process to happen over the course of a few days. So we're expecting that to happen between the 11th and the 13th. And for those of you who were paying attention last week, this is actually to the day 5 years since we launched on the Ethereum network. So November 11th through the 13th is literally our TGE birthday, 5 years. So So hopefully we're able to get everything dialed in, everything cleaned up, everything tightened up, so that when we hit that target date, we can literally mirror how we launched our project to begin with. And it really just paying homage to our history. We've been through one of the largest bear markets in history, and we launched and we were the victim of a rug, of a bad actor, of a bad dev, and 10 days later we were able to refund the liquidity and relaunch, where most projects would give up and walk away in embarrassment. We have continually shown we're here to stay. We're here to stay for the long haul. So, and this kind of shows you. So this is our old DApp, and I'm just kind of, these are things that you guys can go check out. This is our old DApp. This is the DAO page, and you can see here that our first big, this was a test, but our first big DAO vote was launched on September 4th of 2024. And by November 7th, we were launching our second vote. And you can see it carries all the way up to the beginning of 2025. All of these votes, we gave everyone time to read these votes, to really digest them, to vote on them. And this is how we started navigating our new story, if you will. I love stories. Telling stories for me is how we connect. It's how we engage with each other. It's how we really kind of understand where we're coming from. And so you're now part of this story, the Axion DAO story. And the majority of it's yet to be written. So let's see. This some of our stats. I might come back to that, but right now I'm going to go back to our presentation. Actually, I want to come over here. This next thing reminded me. I am going to show you guys. Okay, so this is the Zealy Quest announcement thread on our Discord, and you really want to kind of see if you can find this announcement, and at the very least, read all of the announcements from this point forward. Because one of those announcements is we reset the leaderboard. A lot of people are very, very happy about this. There are a few people that are frustrated with this simply because they don't know what happened or why it happened. But when we first launched our sprints, when we first launched our quests, I did it all wrong. I mean, that's basically the bottom line. I made mistakes. Now, nothing that would bring any harm to the project, and everybody who's participated, the majority of people have participated have benefited in one way or another on this. But it was really skewed and it was really disproportionate, and there was really no way for anybody to compete on the main leaderboard anymore. So we did reset that. This main leaderboard will go all the way through to the conclusion of this 50K giveaway campaign, which is expected to last into January. I was thinking about this last night, guys. We originally talked about this being a 5 or 6 month long campaign. We launched this about 6 weeks ago, almost 7 weeks ago. And it's almost November.
Was it that long ago? Was it like troubleshooting with Prism? That would have been like 6 weeks, 7 weeks ago tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean,
where does time go?
I know. So it's going to go fast. I mean, in one hand, it sounds like, what? It's not going to be concluded until January? That's like forever. But guys, Christmas is right around the corner. And here in the United States, we've got Thanksgiving coming up in like 4 or 5 weeks. I mean, it's insane. So this time is going to go fast. So this new leaderboard will not ever be reset again, period. It will not be reset. So, and there will be a lot of prizes and a lot of different things associated with the leaderboard. There's going to be a lot of rewards that come out of the leaderboard. So the leaderboard is going to play a significant role in the conclusion of our sprints. We have a 2-week sprint right now. After that, we're going to have another 2-week sprint that will take us up through our relaunch. And then we're going to have a 1-week sprint as we get everybody excited about some of the new features we're going to be rolling out. So I know this time is just going to blow by. It's going to blow by so fast. We are going to be putting out, so there is a $1,500 guaranteed prize package for the top 100 in this sprint. And every quest that we do will have some a monetary reward associated with it. They will, the majority of which will be raffle. We're not going to be doing any more first come first serve with, especially with XP or with USDC. We learned a hard lesson doing it that way. We had the majority of the first 100 people that submitted didn't submit a good, clean submission, and so they were so anxious to be, first come first serve that they didn't really take the time to enjoy the quest. Really, we want you to enjoy these quests. Read the text of the quest. Understand what we're doing and what you're doing to help us. That's really kind of important. I do see off to the corner of my eye that our comments are blowing up, and I'll get back to that here in a minute. But I can't pay attention to that, or I'll never get through this. But so yeah, this next sprint quest would be 2 weeks long, 1,500 guaranteed, and we're also going to start giving out zaps. I did this when we first started. We're going to be doing a lot more zaps. Zaps can be used within the Zealy ecosystem. As you build up zaps, you actually can go open up crates, and you can you can do quests within Zealy. And there's stuff that Zealy does that you can participate in as you accumulate zaps. And so we'll have a little more information going out on that. But I did pick up a very, very huge chunk of zaps, and so we're going to make sure that you guys are getting a lot of these opportunities to pick up a lot of zaps as we move forward, and participate in that. So, but go ahead and read through our announcements on our Zealy Quest leaderboard, on our Zealy Quest announcement thread. We did. It talks about resetting everything, and then it talks about the new quests. And this, so the other thing we're going to be doing is every quest that is submitted will also be posted here in the Zealy in the Zealy Quest announcements thread. So if you don't remember the rules of a quest, if you already completed it and you don't remember what the rewards were going to be, all of that kind of stuff, you'll be able to come to this thread, check out the text of that quest, and you'll be able to see what was up for grabs, when it's gonna, when it started, when it's gonna end, all of these things, because we're gonna have flash quests during this sprint. We're gonna have some dash quests during this sprint, but we are, anytime we have a flash quest, with the exception of today's, we did announce it 24 hours ago, by the way, here on the announcements thread. But any flash quests we have moving forward will be notified at least 24 hours in advance, so everybody can be prepared for the flash quest. On the outside that we have to run a flash quest with little notice, we'll still try to get it up here on our board first before it goes live on Zealy. So participating in the Discord, staying up to date with the announcements, it's all going to be very, very, very important as we move forward. Okay. So we are going to have an announcement this coming Saturday around our ambassadors program. Okay. So you're going to want to come and participate in this space with Star Dogs on Saturday. It is going to be kind of late for a lot of folks, but we wanted to move this to an earlier time to accommodate a little bit more of our membership. But the Flash Quest that's coming up on Saturday, unfortunately, will be in the middle of the night for a lot of our members. But but it's on the weekend. You know, you can sleep in. But we will be making some announcements around our ambassador program during that Star Dogs live stream. So, and there might be a couple of other announcements. So that will directly relate to the quest. We've had our AXND server tag challenge now going for a while. We're actually gonna relight that candle one more time for people that are coming in new, that don't have it or don't know, you know, how to use it. And then we're going to be having some really fun quests around the server tag. If you missed the town hall on Sunday, I did mention that we're going to be doing we're going to be taking a lot of our memes on Tenor, and we're going to be coming up with some creative ways that you can participate on other servers without falling afoul of their server rules in a fun and engaging way. So stay tuned for that. We're going to probably have that coming up first part of this next week. But the bottom line is we have a lot on the docket here to really get people engaged in everything that we're doing, and not just get engaged with everything we're doing, but really get excited about what we're building here with the DAO. We're looking to break, you know, traditional molds and traditional expectations with the DAO. We're looking to do it in a way that everybody imagined a DAO would do their thing. And we're registering the DAO as an entity in the state of Utah, in the United States, and we're making it possible to participate in ownership staking with rewards that passes the Howey test, and also kind of paves the way for other projects to see what's possible in how they launch their tokens and how they manage their projects with the help of their community. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So I'm kind of I'm gonna skip through this. I don't know songs we're going to be songs guy is the can. Are you guys still doing the can thing? Because we're going to be sending a lot of people to go.
Yeah, Can's still going.
Okay.
Going crazy, right. Just experimenting a bit here with the backgrounds, and I saw I was suddenly in the same room as Dave, but reversed. So I tried to find something else.
Okay, so let me just make sure I'm going to skip through some of my slides here and make sure I pretty much covered all this. Okay. Yep. Okay, so that's where we're at. All right. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to play this real quick. Let's see. I'm looking at my time. We got plenty of time. I'm going to play this real quick, and we're gonna talk to songs. We're gonna do a little introduction here, and we're gonna have some fun quests coming up centered around. I like the other one. There you go. That's a good one. I like that. We're gonna have some fun quests centered around what we're doing with these with our collaboration partners. But let me come here. But this is what songs help us put together. I'm going to play this, and it's going to come in. We're going to start using this in some of our videos. I'm going to make a new countdown for our live stream that's going to have this. So if you missed the last live stream, then you're hearing this for the first time. You see them all marching into the Coliseum? That's what I see.
I just heard I messed up. There was some that is crazy loud. So I need to fix something here.
Yeah, I was gonna connect with you on that, but yeah, I think only we noticed that though. You know, we're probably the only ones who noticed that. But Songs, it is so awesome to have you here with us. Let me tell you. Let me just kind of a soft introduction. I know I've already mentioned multi-platinum. Is it a recording? Not a recording artist, a producer, right?
Yeah. Not too much nowadays, to be completely honest. But that was my work 10, 15 years ago. So I did mainly stuff for the Asian market, Korea and Japan. I still do it a little bit, but yeah. And of course, Europe, Spain, Germany, and so forth. But and of course, here in Sweden, but we're so tiny, so we don't count anyway. But yeah.
So, and you put a song on the moon. I mean, like literally, right? I mean, there's a song sitting on the moon that you guys created through MIDI Punks. And why don't you tell us a little bit about that? Because I think that's going to blow everybody away.
Yeah, exactly. First, I didn't do it. We did it because we're all MIDI Punks, right? And yeah, we got this actually reached out by a Swedish friend here called Johanna, who just sent me actually on Discord a message. Hey, do you want to send something to the moon? I said, yeah, sure. What are you talking about? And then time went past, and the more and more we're realizing this is actually happening for real. And yeah, I think early this year, like in January, they launched 47 pieces of art on something called a nanofiche from Kennedy Space Center in Miami, heading to the moon. And yeah, luckily the MIDI Punks, we were one of those 47 projects, and CryptoPunks that many of us know is another one, and a few other awesome projects. And we thought, what can we contribute with? And I thought, let's do a song where we say hi in as many languages as possible. And we did, and we were 38 people on a song that went on a little file up to the moon, and did a successful touchdown in March. So super proud of all of us being part of this.
Yeah, no, that was really fun. And then I remember, you know what, we're gonna have some quests around some of these songs that you guys have created, because as you remember, when you guys first played the Engagement Farmer song, oh my gosh, I was having so much fun listening to that. And I guarantee you there are a ton of people listening right now that would probably make the Engagement Farmer their theme song. So we're gonna have some fun with you guys. But so we have a couple things going on. So you can still go ahead.
Can I just jump in with on what songs and MIDI Punks are doing very quickly whilst we're talking about them? Because I've been a MIDI Punk since day one, pretty much, I think, and I've got a lot of time for these guys for a variety of different reasons. But they're doing so many awesome things. If you're a MIDI Punk holder right now, they are creating a music NFT platform where all of your music NFTs are stored in one place. It's called M3 EMTHREE, and it's just filtered, so it's music NFTs only, and you can then also play that through your Alexa. So these guys are doing some pretty groundbreaking things. They've just connected with Billions as a community on the Love Song, and I know that we've spoken in the background a little bit about maybe including Axiom with the Love Song. So like we're working on all of these things, and I'm not committing you to it, not just yet songs, but I know there's all of these kind of things being chatted about. So MIDI Punks have got some pretty awesome relationships with musicians, artists, and a variety of different people throughout the crypto and creator space. And I'm really excited for what they can bring to what we're doing here at Axion as well.
Definitely. So is the canning gonna go on for a little while longer?
As far as I know, yeah. I mean, shout out to Prism too. I see him in the comments.
Yeah.
The best dev on planet Earth. So yeah, I mean that was just started as a fun idea. So basically, put the headphones you see behind me on any photo, download it, and we call it Get Canned. And I think a few hundred people has tried it out. So it's just a little fun, little extra thing on the midipunks.com website
Well,
that anybody can try out.
well, we're gonna have a quest and have everybody go get canned. So we're gonna see that pick up. So if you don't understand what we're talking about, the headphones are they're calling them cans because didn't you actually have cans at one time? Am I remembering that right? Or
Yeah, I guess it started with the Mido, our MIDI Punks OG character back here is actually Johanna once again who brought us to the moon. She draw this character from the original MIDI Punk that is painted with my piano. So that's how the original artwork is created. And then I asked her to make a fun cartoon, and here is Mido, and it's his cans that you can put on your own image. Now the orange because of the Halloween celebrations coming up.
Prism says get canned now.
Prism,
and
put the link in the YouTube chat so people can go and do it.
There you go. Well, no, we want to have a quest around it. It'll get that. But yeah, they can at least start learning. Go check it out. That's fine. But now, right now, we are working on the love song, and this is a world record attempt, right? I mean, that's literally what we're doing here. So why don't you tell us about the love song? Because these are all going to be part of some of these quests, some of this engagement. Definitely going to have an article up about this. So what can you tell us about the love song real quick?
Yeah, the love song. Me and Prism, we were talking like we brought a song to the moon. So what can we do next? I mean, let's try to break the world record. And we did some Googling and the current world, there was actually 2 world records. One is with individual recordings, and that is 367 people. And then there is, if you just put the mic in front of a bunch of people, and that is 300,000 people. So that might be harder. So we thought, let's go for the first one. That should not be impossible. I mean, we have over 600 people has joined so far in the collab song. So we thought, let's try to be 420 people on one song. So that's been going on for a few months, and we just passed 200, so we're halfway there. And next step is to bring the action in the project in some way and add at least 100 more people. And I mean, when we're all past 300, then it feels like we're actually going to complete this. So yeah, let's break the world record together. That's the goal.
Sounds good.
Just seeing this come from like the first 5 or 6 people when it started, and being part of that journey. I really like seeing these things progress. And when you're driving them like you are with Axion at the moment, Metal, and I'm sure you can understand this, but it's really difficult to see the wood for the trees at times. So what they've done to get to 50% like plus on this world record attempt is pretty phenomenal. But I imagine it feels like a bit of a grind to those guys. But yeah, from my perspective, seeing it going from 5 people to over 200, that's been absolutely crazy as a holder and supporter of them. So yeah, I just wanted to shout that out. I've got about 5 minutes before I need to run away as well, but I've really enjoyed this.
Well, and we actually are close to being able to wind down a little bit, but so I'm really looking forward to really introducing our community, our questing community, as well as those that are really kind of gravitating to the DAO and embracing everything that we're doing with the DAO. And definitely want to get them involved in some of these fun activities that you and VDK and a few other ones. We're going to be doing some really fun side engagement kind of campaigns, where it's not going to be just about the DAO. It's going to be about what the DAO wants to be a part of. And as a DAO, we want to be a part of these various projects. One of the things that is always given me a lot of motivation and confidence in a lot of these relationships is how long you guys have been building and how long you've been doing this on the blockchain. There are so many incredible projects out there that have survived the bear market, continue to push through, continue to build, and continue to grow their contributions to Web3 and to the blockchain. And those are the types of projects and the types of individuals that we as a DAO want to really support and stand behind. So really appreciate you hopping up with us today. And I'm going to throw another little tidbit out there. These are kind of like the Easter eggs that you may want to use in future quests, those that are attending. When we actually polished the theme song that you created for us, for me, it was almost 2 o'clock in the morning, and we did it live on a space. That was both intimidating and fun. So, but looking forward to more of that level of collaboration. So, I don't really feel like we have anything else that we need to discuss. If you missed anything, just go back through the live stream. We are going to do a restream of this. That will take place. That will kick off at the top of the hour. You still have plenty of time to do this flash quest. So the flash quest will continue to go to the top of the hour. Just make sure if we're going to probably wrap this in just a few minutes. So if you come in after this, hopefully you just start watching it and do the flash quest. But anything songs, anything that you want that maybe you want to mention that I didn't bring up?
Two things. First, I want to give you a shout out because you actually came up with the initial idea for the theme song, that the drum part. So, shout out to you for that. That was kind of where I got started. And second, I just want to say I'm really looking forward to this. We love communities that are just vibrant, and you can see in the chat that this is really one of them. So, really looking forward to some fun collaboration with Axion DAO. Let's get it, guys.
Sweet. Dave, any parting thoughts before you have to go to PFP and dash out for another meeting?
Yeah, no, just it's amazing what you can make happen with a bit of peer pressure and a public post, right? But no, it's I really do appreciate these guys. That was I guess that was an in-joke between me and Metal.
That was an inside joke.
Yeah. Looking at all the comments is exciting. Seeing everything we're doing with Axion is exciting. Being able to offer some insight and perspective and opinion on how we do that is something that I'm very grateful for the opportunity for. And like there's so much other things going on that I'm part of. But it all kind of links together, and I believe it all kind of works together, and all the skills kind of combine together and work together as well. So what I'm doing with other stuff is going to benefit Axion, and what I'm doing with Axion is going to benefit the other things that I'm doing. So yeah, grateful for the opportunity, grateful to be here, excited for the move to base, excited for the new DApp, excited for the gamification around the liquidity and the stuff that's coming through that as well. I think that's just something that's when you try new things and when you're trying to bring new ideas to fruition to drive interest and other stuff, it's just exciting to be part of that and to like learn the lessons and pick apart. Anyway, as you can probably tell, I'm really excited and grateful to be here, and I can't wait for the next few weeks, basically.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting, and it's going to be a challenge, but this is the culmination of everything we've been talking about for over a year. This is not something we whimsically woke up one day and thought, I thought we're going to do this. This is something that we have planned out. This is something we have built from the ground up. And so we're looking for sustainability, and having you as a part of this journey, Dave, has really been a huge boost for me. For those of you who don't know, I've been doing spaces. It's This Is Not a Shill Show. It's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I host the Friday show, and we've been doing this now for well over 2 years. So, yeah, it's been really exciting. So to finally be where we're sitting today is a lot of conversations, a lot of masterminding, a lot of brainstorming, and ultimately, it's what our community wanted. So really excited about that. I am going to go ahead, Dave. You're welcome to step back.
I'm going to run away. I was going to say it's been well over a year that I met. We've been talking about this since you came onto our spaces, essentially. Yeah, we're talking nearly 3 years of getting to. That's why it's so exciting. Yeah. But yes, I will. I probably won't speak to you before Spaces tomorrow. So I will catch you at 2 p.m. EST tomorrow, Metal. And thank you for company. Songs, it's always a pleasure, never a chore. I will speak to you soon. Take care, guys.
Big shout out to Dave Swinbank, to the one and only. Let's go!
I'm going to go back, right? Go ahead and hang out here for just a few minutes, songs. I'm going to go back. I'm going to look through some of these comments. I'm going to see real quick, might add a few more minutes here to the live stream, but I'm going to go back and see if there's any questions that I can address here. We're getting a lot of really, really, really positive comments. I appreciate it, guys. I am going to look, though. I'm going backwards, so I'm looking backwards for. I did see a couple questions earlier, and I didn't want to post them yet. I'll try to get at least a couple. Oh, here. This is a comment from Songs. If you guys missed this. Man, a lot of accolades. I appreciate it, but there were a couple of questions. I know there was a question around the leaderboard, but all right. So here it is. So Joshua, we actually did send out $1,000 to the top 50 of the all-time leaderboard. When we launched the all-time leaderboard, I made a few mistakes in the very beginning that really skewed the results and people's capacity to actually advance on the leaderboard. So between those mistakes and a few other misgivings and issues that we were having, and some of them were, we had a couple of, we had one quest that got double posted. We don't know how. We were able to go in and clean that up. But anyway, so we wanted to start fresh because, I mean, we're still in this for the next 3 to 4 months. We're still going to be doing these quests. We're going to have different campaigns. We're going to be focusing on different aspects of the project so that those that are participation can really understand what this project is doing, what we're standing for. And in the process of learning and engaging with us, there's going to be a lot of opportunities to take home some really nice rewards. With this next big sprint, we have $1,500 to the top 100. It is scaled, so some will get a little bit more than others. And then we're going to have rewards associated with every single one of our quests. So we understand that was a little we have, but let me just kind of preface this. We have been talking about resetting the leaderboard now for probably at least 3 or 4 weeks. So we started talking about that at least 3 weeks ago. So that's why these live streams and our announcements thread is so critical. If you're not staying up to date with it, you might miss. And like anyone, like any project or anything that's going on out there, we always reserve the right to make adjustments in order to ensure there's balance, fairness, and opportunity. And that needs to be equal for the project as well as for those that are participating in our giveaway. Because when you're supporting the project, you're not just supporting this team. You're actually supporting the entirety of our ecosystem, the entirety of our community, because everyone in this DAO stands to benefit from everything that we're going to be doing moving forward. Let me see if I didn't really see a whole lot of questions. I'm going to go back to the bottom. So if you do have a question, you got a few minutes here. What does this say? Let me see what this is. Please, if you can return the time for this flash question at normal time at 6 p.m. UTC, it will be nice. I'm not sure what that means. The flash question it should be happening right now. So, I think they want it to start at a later time. I don't know if they're talking about the flash quest or the live stream, but we needed to do the live stream a little earlier to accommodate more of our members. But okay. All right. So, looks like songs had to go, or oh wait, no, here. There.
Arrangement here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. What?
I'm screen sharing the actual.
You're real low.
Hello, hello.
It's still real low.
Yo, better now. Hello.
Yeah, I can hardly hear you.
Hello.
That's better.
Yeah, I pulled up the arrangement here. I tried to share it. Just thought of lowering that crazy sound, and if anybody's interested, we could maybe screen share while I do the rendering of the song here in real time. The theme song, that is.
Okay, so one more time. I was reading something, but I'm sorry. What?
I'm screen sharing the actual recording of the theme song here, so I thought of doing a new render of the version with a lowered crazy sound, if anybody's interested in watching the process.
Oh, I can't share too. I can't bring it up.
Got you.
Not without shutting this down, and I need to use this.
Got you.
Yeah. So. Yeah, but we can do that again. So we maybe once we have the countdown all set, we can do that. We can share that. But all right, there was one thing that popped up here. I saw one thing. All right. On average, probably the highest award will be around 20 down to probably around, I don't know, 12, 13. But it's really the additional funds that will be with each quest that are going to really help add up as we move forward. All right. Well, I'm gonna play us out with our 50K giveaway soundtrack. I'm going to throw up some of your comments. Yeah, I'll that's what we're going to do. So let me, without further ado, and this will play us out.
Yeah. We ready to ignite. We blasting off tonight. On down in the cloud with the crowd in the frenzy, pounding the ground, engine sound like a Benz G. In Kamalans rising, the skylines lit, rocket climb like a rhyme when the lines all hit. Doing D5 better, together forever. Meta rides more like leather than pleather. Migration to base, the flight plans drawn. The future is now. Yeah, the mic stays on. Got a 50K giveaway, big today. Don't faint from the news, man. You okay? Doing D5 better, together we stay. We're just getting started. Hear the crowd say, hey, Axion down, those engines lit. boosters ignite. Income Island, they rockets take flight. Octane flame, every launch stays vital. 50K flip, got the grip on the title. Meta rides drift with the lift on lock. Every tick-tock click, push the rocket clock. This is next gen flex on the ledger page. Axion down, future set center stage. Got a 50K giveaway. Big today. Don't fake from the news. Man, you okay? Doing D5 better. Together we stay. We're just getting started. Hear the crowd say, hey, Axion down. Those engines lit. Migration to base. The perfect fit. Future of crypto in a brand new way. Axion down. 50K giveaway. 50K giveaway.
All right, guys. Hey, I kind of got distracted there reading through all the comments. Really appreciate all these comments. Appreciate everybody being here with us today. We're going to be posting some more announcements in the Zealy Quest thread. Be sure to stay tuned, because we're going to be having a quest around our space tomorrow. We have a space on Saturday. We're going to be doing some promotions with some of our collaboration partners and our community partners. And yeah, so I just can't tell you how much I've enjoyed this hour. I got to get this cleared up. Okay, there we go. Yeah, still got 6 minutes to go. But you're welcome to complete this flash quest. And I'm just going to play us out with our usual. Have an awesome day, an awesome afternoon, great weekend. Yeah, go outside. Enjoy some time with friends. That's what it's really all about. Cheers.